So thanks so much for joining us today. So my name's Anubhav and I'm actually in my final year of university studying a double degree in Applied Finance and Professional Accounting. So today we're going to be talking about the Bachelor of Professional Accounting as well as the Bachelor of Professional Accounting with Co-op, which is actually a pretty new course that's been introduced at Macquarie. So we actually have our two panelists today. We have Dr. Joanne Jonathan, who is the course director for Bachelor of Professional Accounting, and we have Dr. Jennifer Ruskin, who is the academic director for Co-op and Internships. So thanks so much for joining us today, guys. So my first question actually goes to Joanne. Why study at Macquarie? More importantly, what makes Macquarie so special when it comes to a Bachelor in Accounting?
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, Bachelor's in Professional Accounting here is a really popular course with a lot of our students. It's really exciting. It's very transferable. A job in accounting doesn't really mean you have to work as an accountant. It is very versatile. You can go on to work in tax advisory, you can go on to become a consultant. It's just basically opening your doors to a lot of other occupations out there. So you're not limited to accounting, but it opens up your opportunities a lot more with accounting. And at Macquarie Business School, it's a really warm environment. It's all about your journey and about helping you on this journey. So I think we're here to assist you, and that's what's so unique about Mqbs.
And you're the Bachelor of Professional Accounting course director. Can you tell us a bit more about the Bachelor of Professional Accounting specifically at Macquarie?
Yeah, so the Bachelor in Professional Accounting is a 3-year program, and the sequence of this is met by the tertiary requirements for professional accreditation. So we are accredited with CPA, CAANZ, ACCA, IPA, CIMA. So what this provides you is really a head start when you do decide to do your professional accreditation. You get up to 9 or 10 units of exemption or exam exemption. So you don't have to do the entire professional accreditation from scratch.
So that basically ends up saving time when you do your post-qualification then?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. And so what kind of subjects are you really exposed to when you're doing a Bachelor in Professional Accounting? So for example, when I first started the course, I was quite overwhelmed my first year trying to plan out what I really wanted to graduate and work into. So can you get a better idea from completing your degree or?
Oh, sure. So we have the core zone. These are units that you absolutely have to do. And this really prepares you for discipline-specific skills that employers are expecting you to have.
Okay.
And then we have the flexible zone. This is where you can actually tailor-make and design it to suit what your strengths are. So we have a huge array of units that you could choose in this flexible zone that can suit your skill set. Okay. So it's pretty flexible in that sense, and it puts you in control to allow you to design how you want to go ahead.
And can you go into a bit more depth with the courses as well?
Yeah, sure. So some of the units you can expect are accounting in society, corporate governance, management accounting, even blockchain management. So it's quite mixed up over there. And we have financial accounting, which is what is regulated and expected when you do financial statement. We also have things like management accounting, which is a great skill when you decide to be, let's say, a managerial person in a company. You can help companies advise and decide on how many units they need to audit, what is the most efficient way to do something. And it's not just about reporting. So that part of it is all really exciting. In terms of our course, there's first year and second year to really introduce new topics to you. And in third year, we scaffold on that, on the graduate capabilities. So we build upon your professional skills, such as team building, communication, leadership skills. And in the first year, we still expect you to have those. We introduce it to you. And in later years, we give you a platform to actually build upon it at a much higher level.
How do we know our degrees line up with what the employers really want at the end of the day?
Yeah, our courses are actually co-designed with industry partners, so we get a lot of feedback from them as to what are the current skill set that is required in the industry, and we design this into our curriculum. Okay. And a lot of our units, as well as our assessment, they are flexible in the sense that we can change what we are actually testing. So in that sense, if today technology is the key thing that employers want, we will change the assessment and what's being thought and what's being assessed to actually suit that and really reel that out of your And if I may add, we actually have a really strong network of partnership with industry, and these are your future employees. So you're hearing directly from the horse's mouth itself and then feeding it to you. So when you actually start looking for jobs, you are ready. You don't have to go and upskill at that point. You are skilled at that point to actually go forth.
And I noticed that part of the accounting course outline, we have capstone units. Could you explain to us what that basically means and what we're going to be exposed into as well?
Yeah, so capstone unit is really trying to exhibit how you can use the academic skills that you've gained and how to make sure you can transfer that into your workplace and prepare you for a work-ready position. And we also have industry partners coming in to give talks to students, and these are the future employees, future employers. So students get to meet them and network with them and have a connection. And I'm sure Dr. Jen can fill you up more on that.
No, that sounds great. So you're basically getting the practical exposure or like the industry exposure while you're still at university completing your degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that leads to my next question that's actually focused at, for you, Jen. So could you tell us a little bit more about the accounting co-op program that Macquarie offers? I heard that it's really new.
Sure. I'd be happy to tell you a little bit about that. So it is a new program. It's been around for, well, this will be our third year offering it. And I'll tell you about three key features of the program. The first one is the placements. So students in the co-op program have, they go on a total of 3 extended placements with 3 different partner organizations for a total of 15 months of work experience, paid work experience, that is built into their degree.
Yep.
The second piece are the partners. So we wouldn't be able to offer those placements without the partners. And the partners, we work with them to co-create at the program level as well as the curriculum. So similar to what Joanne was talking about, we engage with the partners to understand what they're looking for in graduates, and their voices are actually integrated into the curriculum. So students hear directly from them, and through that they're prepared to walk into the workplace work ready when they graduate based on that work experience as well as the curriculum that they've studied. And the third key feature is that it's a small cohort. So the students in the co-op program have a small cohort to network and build friends and engage and be part of that warm environment here at Macquarie. And in the co-op program, there are also events, so they get to engage with their fellow students, with senior staff here at the university, as well as industry partners.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. I wish I had the opportunity to apply for co-op back when I was applying at Macquarie. Just to elaborate a bit more into that, in terms of the subjects that you're actually doing in terms of the professional accounting co-op, as well as just doing without the co-op, are there much differences, or is it just the practical experience component that you're getting added on to the co-op program?
That's a great question. So students who are admitted to the accounting co-op program enroll in the Bachelor of Professional Practice and the Bachelor of Professional Accounting. So it's a 4-year double degree, and the Bachelor of Professional Practice component of it brings in the opportunity to prepare for their placements and then enroll in the 3 placements. So they navigate those 3 placements in alternating between periods of study and periods in the workplace, all supported by a curriculum that really helps them develop their core professional skills and transferable skills that they can bring with them into their career so that they can adapt to workplaces of the future. And as part of the Bachelor of Professional Practice, they can choose from among 6 really exciting majors.
So as a student, that sounds like you're juggling work life as well as your studies. How do students in co-op manage that?
So it's a really good question, and one of the topics that students cover in their first placement is project management, and studying that as a topic really helps them develop their skills in time management. And one of the benefits of alternating between their studies and the workplace is that they get to practice their skills at being able to juggle multiple priorities with multiple deadlines. And what we hear from the students is that they feel it simulates what they're going to experience when they enter the workforce when they graduate anyway.
Thanks so much for that. The million-dollar question that I do have, that I'm sure a lot of others are thinking as well, is who are the co-op industry partners?
So good question. The 2021 partners will be confirmed later in the year, but the current partners for 2020 will give you a bit of a sense of the diversity of partners who work with, who have committed to our co-op program. We have small partners, including Barry Actuarial Planning. We have specialized partners like Leadenhall and Kelly and Partners and Mazars. We have some consulting partners like EY and PKF. Yep. And we have a number of partners here in the Macquarie Park area, such as Metcash and Ecolab and 3M. So that'll give you a sense of the diversity, and basically the benefit of the diversity is that students get a chance to explore the different ways that accounting is practiced in the real world.
Yeah, so ultimately you can pick the one that you like the most to pursue in the future.
Exactly.
That sounds great. Thanks so much both Joanne and Jen for that informative session. So we'll open it up to, for our Q&A series. So if you have any questions, please feel free to join us now.
Hi, we're here live now to take any questions you may have. So please just pop them in the Q&A box and we'll answer them as we go through. I'm Jen Ruskin.
And I'm Joanne Jonathan. So let's take a look at the first question that we have coming in. We've got a question from Ashley. What are the key strengths of accounting at Mqbs compared to other institutions? I think I'll take this one. I think one of the key strengths is our course is really flexible. It gives you the liberty to design it. So we have the core and the flexible areas as mentioned in the recording. And the other thing is we're really warm campus, right? We are approachable. We are here to support you. So our support system here as a community for the student community is really, really strong. So we're here to support your learning journey. See what kind of other skills you need to get supported to reach your end goal to excel at what you're doing. So we're a very approachable campus, and that really differentiates us from other institutions. So let's see if we have more questions coming in. So we heard that the co-op program has some inbuilt industry experience, but I was wondering if there are any internship opportunities and industry experience learning opportunities for students studying the Bachelor of Professional Accounting. So we have this question here from Nick. Jen, would you like to take this one?
Sure, I'll take that one. So every student at Macquarie University, every undergraduate student has the opportunity to engage in industry experience through our PACE program, which stands for Professional and Community Engagement. And so every Bachelor of Professional Accounting student has the opportunity to engage in real-world business problems in their third year through that PACE unit. In addition to that, there are also internship opportunities that every student can apply for. And if a student secures an internship, they can also do that with curricular support through a PACE internship unit.
That's great. That's really, really fantastic. The opportunities that the students have coming in to Mqbs.
Yeah, it's exciting. We love the PACE program.
And going on, question number 3 coming in, we've got Alan over here. I'm keen to do a double degree. So we've got a double degree question for those of you who are interested in expanding what you study and not just one degree, but you want to expand into different areas. What are some of the degrees that you think would be good to double the Bachelor of Professional Accounting with? That's the first part. And the next question is, can I do a double degree with the co-op program? So let me just split this up a little bit. You can do your double degree with any other degree programs that you like. It's totally up to you. However, some of the popular ones are the Bachelor in Laws or Economics. So a lot of students like to do accounting together with law as they see some sort of a career prospect going forth. So it depends what your interests are, and we are here to discuss with you. So as soon as you decide, just pop some questions into the live chat. We also have our student representatives at BEST ready to help you should you have more questions in this area. The second part of the question is about co-op program. The co-op program itself is a double degree. So if you're going to do the Bachelor of Professional Accounting together with the co-op program, that is your pair. That's your double degree pair. You can't throw in a third one into the equation. That's just too much in there. So if you choose to go with the co-op and accounting together, that is tailor-made, one package. They go together. So no more adding on to that. Do you have anything to add to that?
Oh, actually, the one thing I would love to add, I think Joanne said it at the beginning, but I'll just add that one of the things we're really excited about at Macquarie is the way our curriculum is structured. You can pair any 2 degrees that have, you can take that, she was talking about the core zone and the flexible zone, so you can take the core of any degree and add it to any degree. So Joanne mentioned a couple of the popular doubles for the Bachelor of Professional Accounting, and of course we have the Bachelor of Professional Accounting with the Bachelor of Professional Practice for co-op, but in addition to that, you could come up with any double degree that interests you, and pretty much you can pursue it. So that's one of the things we're really excited to offer.
That's awesome. So the next question we have is from Penny. The majors in the co-op program sound really exciting. Can you tell me more about them? So I think this is your area, Jen.
That's for me, yes. Penny, thanks so much for that question. We are really excited about the majors so that's the Bachelor of Professional Practice part of the co-op program. And we're excited about the majors. They're all designed, they've been selected specifically to give you the opportunity to set yourself up to be adaptable through your career. And you can kind of think about those 6 majors falling into 2 categories. 2 of them extend and deepen things that you would be studying anyway in a Bachelor of Professional Accounting. You just get more of that. So that's true for the cybersecurity governance studies and for the business intelligence. You have some units in those areas, but if you choose that major, you get to deepen it a lot. The other 4 majors, you can really think of those as complementing the Bachelor of Professional Accounting. So, so you have the Entrepreneurship and Innovation, where you, maybe if you're studying at accounting, but you really want to see how either you can innovate within an existing organization, or you're interested in maybe starting your own practice, you'll get some skills through that major that will be useful for you. If you are interested in big data and where we're going with, where society is going with understanding and interpreting data, then maybe the data analytics major is for you. If you're interested in international business, then maybe that's the major for you to combine with your accounting studies, or if communication is one of the skills that industry is really looking for in graduates. And so if that's something you want to complement your accounting studies with, then that is the major for you.
That's a lot of information, and I love it. There's so many different ways that students can actually branch even within the co-op program and specialize. We have another question coming in by Kiara. Do you need any prerequisite knowledge from high school, and what level of mathematics would you need? I understand we need HSC standard mathematics knowledge background, so you have to have done well in that. However, we also recommend that you take mathematics units here if you don't already have that skill set in your first year. So that will be our strongest recommendation. Do you need any prerequisite knowledge? Not really. Follow your interests, come to university, do what you're really passionate about and what you want to pursue in your life, and we are here to support you. So there's so many ways we are here to teach you. You have the academics who are really experienced in this area, who are here to create ideas, help you develop your knowledge in the space. So I wouldn't say you need prerequisites coming in, but have an open mind, be ready to learn. As long as you qualify and meet the course requirements, that will be the key. Would you add anything to that?
I'm actually going to put you on the spot a tiny bit, because I know that you didn't come straight to accounting, and so maybe Kiara would be interested to hear that you don't necessarily have to come from a business background.
So we do have a lot of students from business and economics backgrounds coming in, but it's not limited to that. Like myself, I had a totally science background. I've never done business courses prior to coming to university. This is a good 10, 20 years ago. Even then, I chose to do accounting purely out of interest. So you do not need the background knowledge. I didn't know anything about business or accounting when I started the course. So it was really ground zero when I started, and a steep learning curve, but it was a great one. So no regrets there.
Great answer, thank you.
Okay, let's see. Do we have any other questions coming in? I know COVID has a big impact on classroom studies, but how has this affected Macquarie's well-known internship program, and has this prevented students from taking up internship opportunities? I think this question is directed to you from Justin.
Happy to take that one. So I guess the short answer is that students are still undertaking internships in spite of the COVID situation. Basically, there are two pathways to engage in internships. One is to do work from home internships, and we have been setting those up for students and working with partners to ensure that students have guidance and support to work in a workplace from home, similar to the way many of the employees at that organization might be working. The other pathway is to go through the process of getting partner organization, university, and student approval and doing an internship on site despite the COVID situation. And so there are a few more hoops to jump through to get that approved and secured, but we've done that also in quite a few cases. So I guess the answer is absolutely. We are still ensuring that students get experience with professional practice during their degree, despite the challenges of this year. Are there any more questions, or did you have something to add?
I just wanted to add to that. I think that's really fantastic that the program has been adaptable to what's happening in the current climate, and we haven't really discounted the fact that you guys are students, but really treated them as part of the workforce and the future workforce, and preparing them for what could be the new normal. So being a flexible workplace, working from home, these are expected skill sets in the future, and you're really preparing students for that. And I think that's a really great initiative, that we haven't stopped the programs just because of the other limitation, external limitation, and we've persevered through. So I think that's just great.
Thank you. And that actually is this feedback that we're hearing from students, that they feel much more prepared to be adaptable, and that now that is a skill that they can articulate when they talk to future employers. So do we have any other questions coming in?
I think we'll direct all the other questions to the live chat from here on. However, I do have a question for you. For students who are coming in, what is the one thing you would like to share with them about university? What is the one message that you'd like to send to them?
I guess what I would say is, first of all, come with an open mind. That's what we've really been enjoying, the adaptability that we have gained through this year in the COVID situation, and we're looking forward to having you show up on campus and being part of that journey with us. And so I think at this point we will wrap up this session, and so thank you very much for all of your great questions.
Yeah, also check out the on-demand videos that you can download on this page. So if there's no further questions, shall we?
If you have any other questions, please post them in the live chat throughout the day, and thanks for coming along to this session now.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.